Welcome, everybody, to the next episode of Giants and Jobbers. This one is the recap of Survivor Series. Moving...
No, keep going.
What?
Rulon's countdown to this was the best.
And I didn't bat an eye, too, and I just went right to it. Anyway, recap of Survivor Series, and we're going to be talking about TLC, which is coming up this weekend. So, we will start off with Survivor Series.
Get my phone off the fucking table, maybe.
Man, that's fucking professional.
No, there's nothing as professional
Lick
as this
my
channel.
entire asshole.
You know I'd like that.
You know I'd like that.
I'm not even cutting that. I'm
Good.
not cutting
Get
it.
me a Skyrim job.
Moving on.
I'm losing it. I'm done.
We're going to go through Survivor Series real quick.
Survivors are serious.
I'm
All right, so let's start. What was the first match on the card?
glad you're ready to go. Just joking.
One of us has to do their job.
We're going to start off with the Team Raw versus Team Smackdown women's match. And that was... Okay, we're just going to list them off real quick. On Team Raw, we had Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alicia Fox, and Nia Jax versus Team Smackdown, which was Natalya, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Becky Lynch.
Was there a stipulation here? Like, was there like winner gets this?
No.
Bragging rights.
That was just the women's
Except it's
match.
not the bragging rights pay-per-view.
So,
Jesus Christ!
Team Raw won that
You
one.
don't remember that one?
Shut up! And
Oh,
let
you
Raw
get a
talk.
trophy.
Of course you do.
You just get Hornswaggle dipped in bronze.
That's the ultimate test.
I want that.
The most use he's getting anymore.
So Team Raw won that one, and that was Rulon. So Rulon won that one.
Yeah, buddy.
And I mean, I guess the only interesting thing to really come out of it, was a half decent match. The only interesting thing that really came out of it was they started to set up the Charlotte versus Bayley feud. Because Charlotte beat the shit out of Bayley because Bayley was the one who won it for Team Raw. And Charlotte was still a survivor, and she beat the shit out of her because she took her spotlight. I don't know, whatever. Next up, we had The Miz versus Sami Zayn, which was another actually really good match. I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of predict that.
Agreed. I mean, look who's working it. Like,
Exactly.
Come on now.
Duh.
The Miz retained, so SmackDown keeps the Intercontinental
I
Championship.
have never been less surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there was no reason for it to go over.
I love how Dolph had it for a hot minute. Back on where it should be on the Miz.
Dude, Dolph is the ultimate jobber.
We'll get to that because TLC.
Okay, that's fair.
Next, and that was Rulon's pick as well. So Rulon's 2-0 on the picks. Then we had the tag team match between the Raw and SmackDown.
Now, can we get just to show how much of a clusterfuck was
It was a clusterfuck.
The answer is a lot.
How many people were there in the ring?
20 people.
The rule was, and there was Xavier Woods too, just hanging out because he wasn't one of the New Day.
Yeah.
He was the hype bro.
Yeah. He was the Flav Flav.
Exactly. But what I was going to say was
hype man.
they
That's
did
racist,
they
man.
did have the one stipulation that if one person from the tag team gets eliminated, both of them have to go.
Yeah.
So that's how they cleared
That's
it
even
out fast.
goofier.
Yeah, but that's how
Was
they
there a
got
double
him out
pin?
of there. No, there wasn't double pin.
I was saying,
don't
we were
think there
watching.
There was
watching Aztec
American
Warfare.
Alpha kick
Aztec
somebody pretty
Warfare had
bad.
a double pin.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and it also had a great finish.
Ugh.
So I'll just run down those real quick. For Team Raw, it was...
Speaking of great finishes, we're gonna get to that in a second.
Good.
It was the New Day, Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Cass, Shining Stars, and Gallows and Anderson.
The club.
Versus, they've kind of dropped that, but they
that's
haven't.
upsetting.
Like, it kind of...
That is a fucking set.
It's still there, but just not said as much anymore, because I think they're just waiting for Finn to come back.
That's fair.
On Team SmackDown, we had Heath Slater and Rhino, and the Hype Bros, and American Alpha, and Breezango, and the Usos. The only real notes of that match were the New Day were the first main tag team that wasn't. It was Breezango was the first one that got eliminated, but
Who cares?
New Day was right next, so that was kind of interesting. Also, Sheamus and Cesaro were the ones who won it for Raw.
Fucking right.
And
Man, I love that power. It's.
did you see Raw this week?
Oh no, I haven't yet.
So I'll talk about it in a second. But both of you guys picked Raw winning that one,
Yeah, we
so
did.
both of you get a point for that. They did something on Raw. We'll talk about it now, just because Raw's not going to come up in the TLC. But it was actually pretty cool. They did a vignette kind of, and it was Sheamus and Cesaro at the bar. And they were kind of talking about, like, well, we're done now. We had our shot. And, you know, we don't really need to hang out anymore. And then they were like, but we were kind of good. And we did win the thing. And then someone comes up behind them, who's probably someone in developmental, playing regular person, comes up, hey, I saw you guys. You lost. You guys suck. So then they just start a ballroom blitz and just start beating
ballroom blitz.
Ballroom blitz. And just started beating
Not
the
a
shit
barroom brawl.
No, ballroom blitz. Go with it.
Man, that's pretty sweet.
They start beating the shit out of everyone. And then, so that's, I mean, they're kind of friends now, I guess. I don't know.
They're battle buddies.
Look, that story has gone a
Yeah.
lot better than I thought it was going to.
Dude, they're battle buddies now.
They are battle buddies.
They're a very aesthetically pleasing combination.
A lot
They're
of people
fucking cool.
I think, and a lot of people think, obviously, it's at this point, the New Day are cheating every single match just to get to that magic number. I think they have like 12 days to go at this point until they beat Demolition's record.
I hope they lose the day before.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be something.
But a lot of people think Sheamus and Cesaro will be the ones who get it next. Because they're honestly the hottest tag team going right now.
That.
I want it on the club, man.
Oh, it'd be I'd love it on the club, but every time they talk
real.
They talk a whole lot of shit and they go out there and then they get their ass handed to them every single time.
It's stop-start booking with them. It's never going to end.
Terrible.
It was always like that for Gallows. Let's be fucking real.
It's true.
Fucking Festus face.
It's the best. Okay. Moving on to the next match, which was actually somewhat interesting because of what was at stake, was the Brian Kendrick versus Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championship, but also the entire Cruiserweight division. If Kalisto won, it would go to SmackDown. Unfortunately, and as you both picked, it stayed on Raw.
Why is it unfortunate? Raw needs that shit.
Yeah, well, actually, they're losing it, kind of. The Cruiserweights now have their own show called 205 Live. And it's going to only be
So then the stakes were nothing.
No, they're still on Raw, but
But the stakes were nothing.
Exactly. Basically, what happens is they will have like one match on Raw.
Okay.
But most of their storyline will happen on 205.
So that's their pay-per-view.
No, it'll happen every day after Raw. Or after SmackDown, whichever one. I forget which one.
Hey, we'll look this up later. What was the next match?
Somebody wants to get out of here.
I want to play fucking Final Fantasy.
That's fair. Then we had the men's match, which was Team Raw, which was Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman versus Team SmackDown, which is AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, Shane, and Bray Wyatt.
The team connections to the Survivor Series against the Alliance in WWE very easily made.
Yeah.
Considering one has the big dumb guy and the other one has Shane McMahon.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
So Team SmackDown did win in the end, so that's the only one they really took home, besides, obviously, the Intercontinental
Thank God Shane is not dead.
Yeah, Shane.
Oh, yeah, holy
Shane
fuck.
got fucked up a little bit, but he was on SmackDown.
Who did it, Roman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically, Shane had half of that thing, too.
Well, I'm not saying it was Roman's fault, but like, who hit him?
No, it was a flying nothing, too.
Yeah.
I love the flying nothing.
But SmackDown won it,
Come to me, Rulon.
Then, finally, we have everyone's favorite match, minute and 26 seconds. Goldberg beats Brock Lesnar.
Fuck this match.
By the way, both
on.
of you, I don't know if you remember this, both of you picked Goldberg.
Yeah, I
did.
remember.
Okay, so I want you guys to remember SummerSlam. When we saw the match between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton, and we said it was dumb because it was a short, dumb match where one guy just pummeled on another guy, and there was like a tiny bit of resistance from a guy who was a main eventer, right?
Yeah.
Just basically a beatdown. This was even worse.
This was
Alex,
fucking atrocious.
my boy Alex, your boy Alex.
Our boy Alex.
Yeah, whatever.
We passed
He
him
watched.
around.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah. So you watch this match, you can count the amount of moves performed on one hand.
And that's including
The
when
push.
Goldberg pushed him.
Yeah.
We're not counting like the moves that were used.
So there's
we're
a
counting
double,
individual
and
moves.
in order, there's a double,
a
push, 2 spears, and a jackhammer.
Yep.
and then that's it.
And the only thing Brock did was get him in a double.
Yeah.
And
It was a fuck. It was like, here's the thing. If you want to have your fucking squash match to push Goldberg, that's fine. You want to like build up for this big match at WrestleMania or do a feud on down the line, no matter how the fuck you want to cut it, that's fine. But to have a basic non-match as your main event is fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely asinine. It's you people who go in there pay money to fucking see this event and they watch this like the fucking 5-on-5 and they see that and like, okay, now here's this match that's been hyped up.
This is supposed to be the main event, the most important thing on the card.
And they may as well have both just drop their trunks and shit on the turnbuckles. It was fucking terrible.
But the one thing I'll give them,
okay,
everyone's talking about it, which is what they need. I mean, like more than anything
fine.
else.
I don't care. Put it somewhere else in the card. I'm fucking tired of watching main event to main event trash. I'm tired of waiting to the end of the thing, being hyped up, and then watching a match end in 2 minutes.
I will say this: they did err in the complete opposite way that they did for their WrestleMania match.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. Obviously we don't know.
It was also a shitty match.
Yeah. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking one of two things. One, Goldberg was injured beforehand, so in his shoulder. So I don't know if they just had no faith in what Goldberg could do, and they were like, "Let's just do this," or this could have been planned from the start. Who the fuck knows? On the other hand, the other thing is they might not trust these two to actually put on a legit match.
Then why would you make it the main event?
Because it's a draw.
It's not a draw when it happens like this.
It is. They already got your money.
The next fight worse.
No, then you hurt your product when you do this to your consumer base. Because here's the thing. You can shake your head all you want. At the end of the day, the last thing you remember about a pay-per-view is the way you left it. That's the last way you're gonna remember the feeling you had when you turned off that TV, when you walked out of that stadium. How did you feel when you watched that match? Yeah.
Well, I was a little bit mind blown for a couple seconds there. Because I was watching it live. You guys watched it afterwards.
Yeah, but I still didn't know who was going to win.
I know.
And I watched the fight, and
I felt like my mind was more blown because someone let that happen and did not go back in time and fix it.
Okay. Here's my imagination to a much better match. You have 5 minutes of this match. Have it where Goldberg's definitely winning, but have Brock actually get in offense. Have it to about 5 minutes. Paul Heyman realizes that it's going bad. He fucking does something dirty. He'd just say he hired this fucking clown.
Well, I think
he could hire anyone on the goddamn roster, and I would believe it.
I mean,
just to interfere and fuck with it.
The obvious way that they're gonna go.
Brock still loses.
Well, the way we're thinking it goes to Royal Rumble, and then they.
Well, we know it's going to Royal Rumble. They've both announced that they're going in. Paul Heyman gave a fucking promo last Monday night.
Well, yeah, that's a fucking carry the fuck.
No,
those
like
chucking fucks.
No, like
in fucking Royal Rumble.
No, like in an interview, like it was like one of those stupid interview things they do, and he, had like the crying eyes thing going on, but not like fake. Like it looked like obviously fake, but it looked legit.
And he's probably just as frustrated as me and Scotty are.
Well, no, he came out and he says it was the storyline they're going with. He goes, "We fucked up." That's literally what he says. We fucked up. He says, "We thought we just pushed him over. We thought he was gonna be a piece of nothing." And he says, "And we fucked up." They also are claiming. Wait, they're also claiming the reason why Brock got no offense in is because that first spear broke his ribs.
Okay.
What did the push break his balls? Like what happened?
Yeah. Okay, I have a quick question.
You go ahead.
Okay, we fucked up. Is he actually the mouthpiece of WWE for that?
He might be. But see, as far as they're concerned, if you have to think about it, news is all news is good news.
That's true. But
they live off of
trending. Apathetic to the process.
Yeah,
to the product.
Oh, I know.
It makes me very apathetic.
The best matches.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of Lucha Underground's ratings going up. Because that's where you go for the good fucking wrestling. That's where you go and you don't get 2-minute squash matches for your main event.
True. But at the same time, I guarantee their ticket sales are going to be through the roof for Royal Rumble. Because yes, but also because of those two being there.
That's fair. Will John Cena also be on the card?
Who knows? Probably. We still have to figure out who's Undertaker is going to be fighting for WrestleMania. because he's obviously coming back.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, but
knows?
long story short, let's just finish this one. So in the end, it was Rulon. So Rulon retains. He is the Giants and Jobbers champion until maybe this weekend. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope I die.
Moving on to...
Now you know how I feel all the time.
Live in a world where somebody sitting next to me agrees with the fucking Goldberg.
I didn't say it was good. I said I understand. Well, at least see why they
I can understand why they would do something like that. I also think it's really dumb.
Oh yeah, no. I would.
At the end of the day, I'm tired of seeing non-finish fucking no contest matches in your main event
or just trash matches.
Here's the last thing I'll say. I think the reason what they were trying to do was replicate that time that Brock Lesnar squashed John Cena. Because this whole thing that everybody was doing happened exactly the same way last time. Everyone was like, holy shit, Brock. And it propelled Brock up to this, monster level.
Yeah.
And
he was the only man in S tier.
And that propelled him to the 21-1.
That's true.
And now we're at a point where if Royal Rumble comes around, which is probably what's going to happen is they're probably going to eliminate each other.
Probably.
They'll probably go over the rope at the exact same time.
Probably.
And if they do, then they're blow-off matches at WrestleMania. Brock wins. Everyone got to see Goldberg. He brought the views. Yeah. Brock finally beat the one thing he couldn't beat. And, now he's got some chinks in his armor. He's a little bit more human, but he is still at that monster status. And they can still do the Brock Lesnar project that obviously is going to happen, where someone's going to come in. Who knows? Maybe it's Finn Balor someday, who will get pushed even further to the moon by beating Lesnar.
That would be very hard to believe.
Oh, I couldn't believe. They
would need to do some really goddamn good work.
Yeah, almost as hard to believe as that Aztec Warfare finish.
Yeah, gaining mystical powers and still losing.
Oh, anyway, let's.
Excuse me. More mystical powers.
I hate my life.
Let's go on to TLC. Tables, ladders, and chairs. So obviously, I don't remember if you guys know, but usually the way they do it is there's always a chairs match, a ladders match, tables match, and then there's the main event, which is the table, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's why they call it that. All right.
So we're gonna start off with the first one, which
oh my god, do you remember when it was TLCS? Because there was also a stairs match.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god, that was
tables,
the
ladders,
best. I think it was a big
tables, ladders, and stairs.
Okay, don't quote me on this. I think it was Big Show and Mark Henry who participated in that, and it was trash.
Was it just?
It was trash.
Was the match just to see who could make it up the stairs?
No, I wish it was though.
By the way, on Raw, Mark Henry appeared, and he started a fight with Titus O'Neil. So I want to see where that fucking goes.
Someone needs to pay him.
Titus O'Neil has not been on TV for weeks except for that fucking promo.
He's so buff.
He's so bad at the mic.
Whatever.
Anyway.
That is true, though.
Put him behind a lucha mask.
You'd not be...
No, give him an eye patch.
Yeah, sure.
Shut up and read the fucking card.
The first match, which is the chairs match, is Baron Corbin versus Kalisto. Baron Corbin has this thing where he gets into a rivalry with someone
for no reason,
but then he also stays with that for months, years, centuries. Remember when it was Dolph Ziggler? Now it's been Kalisto. I remember one of the first episodes of New Smackdown. One of the promos, the only time you saw either of these two, right, was Baron Corbin pushing Kalisto's head into a gate and just squeezing it up against the wall. It was like I'm going to steal your lunch. From that point forward, they've been going back and forth. By the way, that was the reason why Kalisto lost against Brian Kendrick, was because Baron Corbin came out and fucked it up.
That's why he wasn't in the 5-on-5.
Exactly.
He had a purpose. He had to save Raw.
It's so dumb.
All right.
So, who is going to win in this epic match?
Corbin.
Yeah,
Corbin.
I agree.
Kalisto, who?
Yeah, I know.
Corbin.
Seriously.
Both Corbin. I would be very much surprised if it wasn't Corbin.
When was the last time Kalisto did anything?
I have no idea.
Well, he lost.
Anything of value.
All he does is the lucha chant anymore. Anyway, Next match is not any of the main themed matches. It's actually Nikki Bella versus Carmella again. Hopefully this is going to be their final one. It's a no DQ.
Okay.
And Carmella actually hit a pretty nice promo. She came out and was saying how much she was going to put Becky into the hospital. It was going to be so bad that Becky would keep forgetting to John to marry her. Also, she said she would put her Bella twins through her back so they would be popping out the other side. And I was like, that sounds so dumb.
Boy, that is...
She had like a really shitty Boston or like...
Oh, you know her usual voice,
accent.
yeah.
Put your titties through your back! Something like that, you know?
Bella twins.
Titties, Bella twins.
Anyway, who do you think's going to win this one?
Fucking
It's this
Bella.
pick.
Yeah.
Probably Bella.
Bella?
I'm also going with the undefeatable John Cena's girlfriend.
Yeah.
She has the seed of Cena.
It makes her a better wrestler.
The Cena. It does make her a better wrestler.
She's gotten buffer as a
Yeah.
result. Just like how Brie Bella became a vegan.
He's got fucking whey ejaculate.
Oh my god.
High protein count.
Oh jeez.
We have this fucking low tier everything we've got going on. Read the next fucking card.
Okay. Now. I'm gonna wait till Rulon comes back to life.
Rulon, come to me.
Come on, me. All right, I'm alive.
That's not product placement. He's just thirsty.
Yo, Snap will sponsor us. I drink this shit every day. Okay. The next one is the ladder match, and that is The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. So, basically, there hasn't been much of a blow up to this. It's just,
Give me that fucking belt.
yeah, Miz, Dolph hasn't said a thing. He's just beat the shit out of Miz every time. He doesn't say a thing. He comes out, Miz wins match. He's walking back to the thing. He's walking up the ramp. Dolph comes out and just super kicks him. And
Is he the Punisher?
He might be.
Cool.
He's getting close.
God damn it.
He's a man on a mission, and I'm hoping he gets it back, but you never know.
Scotty, I'll let
Miz
you...
is also on a fucking tear.
Since
so.
they're both guys on your roster,
Yeah.
I'll let you have the pick.
I want Miz to win. Probably gonna go to Dolph. Fucking give it to Dolph.
Dolph Lundgren.
Are you saying
Give
Miz?
it to Dolph.
You're saying Dolph.
Scotty says Dolph.
I want Miz to win though.
I'm going to go with Miz
Okay.
just because I wanted to do the exact opposite of Scotty.
Okay.
Fuck.
Scott equals Dolph.
Also, I have very little faith in Dolph.
Can I switch?
No.
Damn. Go on.
Too late. All right, then we have the Tag Team Championship.
Okay.
It's going to be Heath Slater and Rhino, obviously the champs, versus the new Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and then Luke Harpett will probably be at ringside.
Okay.
The
Also-
new Wyatt family with 3 people sounds a lot like a certain New Day I know.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
the thing they were going to do, actually, they've been doing is Randy has been in their little creepy backstage promos
Yeah.
things. He's been basically telling Bray that Luke Harper's a piece of shit and he needs to kick him out of the Wyatt family.
He's jealous. He doesn't. He wants Papa to give him all the attention.
Well, he's like they
Give
sent
me the dick, man.
They
Just
sent-
give me it.
they send him out to fight Kane, and Randy Orton's like, you should beat Kane, and then he can't beat Kane.
God damn it.
So,
Why is Kane just like fucking wandering around the fucking locker room fighting people randomly? Like,
Dude, he's a force of nature.
yeah.
he's
he's
the
like a
goddamn
storm.
emerald weapon. He just fucking
Yeah.
walks around the ocean and kills whoever he runs into.
Just a force of nature.
Yep.
God damn, make him fight Finn Balor and then have him retire.
Balor Club, baby.
Cool.
Give
So-
Balor like a fucking gimmick where he walks around with Kane's mask for like 2 weeks.
Who do you guys pick for this one? Does the Beauty and the Man Beast, do they retain, or does the Wyatt family take over and
What is
finally
that?
win
When's it-
gold?
When's Rhino getting in office? Did that not happen?
I don't know.
When's
actually.
elections and where's
But
he
he,
from?
I don't
Did
think
he
he's
win?
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. Like, he seems like even if he wins, he's going to be sticking around.
That's even crazier to me.
Yeah. Also, he shaved. He now has, instead of like that weird beard he had going on where it was like kind of not
Yeah.
all the way there, he now has these giant Wolverine chops.
Good. That's exactly
And,
what I want.
and what they do is they just sit there and watch the TV matches of all the other tag teams eating popcorn and like talking about how they're Rhino's just like he's pretty good, and then Heath Slater say like, oh, we got them, yeah, and then
yeah.
And then one time they were looking at a TV and it was actually off, and they didn't realize to actually turn it off.
Good for them.
So you're up first.
Stoned.
I've been wrong about the team a lot. Mm-hmm. Been wrong about these two chuckle fucks, Rhino and...
So why stop now, man?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going against them because at this point in time, I've dug this hole. I'm going with the Wyatt family.
You're going for the gold.
Yeah.
Wyatt's win gold. Who knows?
Fuck you. Fucking Bray Wyatt gets like 3 moves off in a pay-per-view and suddenly the Wyatts are getting a push. Fuck you, I'm going with Rhino and Slater.
That's fair.
It's probably going to be the Wyatts.
Scott equals...
Dude, I think both of us are going against our better
judgment.
Better judgment. Because straight up, I'm thinking I've already dug this hole with these assholes. They're just going to keep this going just to make me look dumb.
They don't have to do that to make you look stupid, Erlon.
Oh, well, I'm the champ.
You can say that. Anyway, the next match is the women's match for the women's championship, and it is the tables match, and it's Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss, who honestly... They've been doing like a better feud thing going on than half the people in the WWE at this point. Although Becky's been talking a lot more, and sometimes I have to really listen to hear what she's saying because her accent is so thick.
It's atrocious.
Why hasn't she married me yet?
She's going out with one of the MMA guys. Flip the table. Good luck.
Well, Scotty, you can just hit him with your car.
How do I unflip this table?
Becky actually called her a bitch on TV.
I don't know why I find that so fucking funny.
But it was in her
fucking broken Irish accent.
In her accent,
it was fucking bites. You fucking shite in the ring.
It was so good. It was an interview.
That's just
Come
about
up,
right.
take me, go to your fucking weapon. You fucking shite.
Just
at least she's not a pikey.
Yeah, that's fair. You're up. Who's your pick?
Fucking
Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
I'll go with Becky Lynch. I'll go with Becky Lynch.
Abstain from this round.
No.
Do not vote.
I'd like Alexis Bliss to win. I've got her on my team.
Both Becky. Okay. And finally, we get to the tables, ladders, and chairs match, which is AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. Now...
Why is this feud still going on?
It's hopefully it's the last shot Dean has to get it.
If he gets it back, I'll be so sorry.
I don't think he's going to get it back.
It's going to be the never-ending feud for the title.
Well, what I was going to say, it's basically the feud has really been between AJ and what's his name?
Mr. No Chin?
Mr. No Chin, James Ellsworth.
Are people getting sick of him yet?
Yes.
Good.
But he fucked him up yesterday.
Good.
On Tuesday night, Dean Ambrose had his Ambrose Asylum, and James Ellsworth was the guest. AJ came out, fucked up Ambrose, and then was beating the shit. Like, it looked bad out of Ellsworth. And then they went, all right, so you know where the stairs are, the metal stairs?
Yeah.
He moved the metal stairs a little bit off the ankle thing.
Yeah.
Then somehow, and it was the funniest thing in the world looking at it, basically, Ellsworth ends up in the doggy style position, just slumped on the chair, on the stairs, on top of them, and then he picks him up, so he's got him in Styles Clash on top of the stairs.
Did he know how to take the move this time?
He took it this time, but he jumps off of it and lands on the ground, obviously. Ooh. But his head looked like it almost hit the chair, the stairs on the way down.
Jesus Christ!
So, and they took him to the hospital afterwards.
Oh, thank God! That means he won't be part of the match.
No, he'll be in there.
Fuck me.
I guarantee he'll be in there.
All right.
But you know what? All right, here's what will make Ellsworth not so bad.
Turns out having a chin really slows down your
recovery. You know what would be awesome? Would be awesome? Wait, hear me out. Awesome if there was a heel turn for Ellsworth.
I want him to super kick.
Why would he turn on Dean Ambrose, who has not beaten the shit out of him repeatedly?
What if he was being paid by AJ Styles this entire time?
I want AJ Styles.
I need a bigger drink than than Ireland could produce right now. I need enough liquor to kill half the human
I want
race.
AJ Styles to like shoot for like Vince McMahon levels of heel bullshit.
Yeah, it was me.
I want AJ
We'll
Styles.
never get those levels ever again
No,
because
AJ
there aren't cults and crazy bullshit like that
No,
anymore.
there isn't.
Oh boy, I was gonna say something that was in horrible taste, and I will not say it.
Say it again.
I didn't say it at all.
Say it for the
I
first
think you're
time.
up. So who's your pick?
AJ. It's AJ.
I think Dean Ambrose is going to win, but I think AJ's going to retain.
So the DQ? Is
Yeah.
it a DQ though? It's a TLC.
It's TLC. I don't know if there's.
Oh, you know what? That's a TLC. There's no DQs.
Yeah, I assume
Yeah.
there isn't, right?
Then that blows that up.
I don't think.
Then I guess AJ's going to win.
I mean, I don't see a way in hell that they take that thing off of AJ. He's running it with it. Like, even after all the
would be
stupid
really
Ambrose
goofy.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, when he comes out, the whole place still chants AJ.
Yeah.
Like,
That's because he's good.
everybody knows how good he is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even hard to see.
Fuck it, send him to Lucha.
Yo, what happens if what would he he would be great carrying Undertaker through one of his final matches.
AJ?
Yeah, because he makes everybody else look good.
Please stop having Undertaker do matches. He's too old.
Taker's still.
I
good.
don't want to
agree.
watch. I don't want to watch.
I
him.
agree too, but like, I mean, I still like. There's such nostalgia.
You like
No,
the concept
I'm not,
of it.
We talked about this.
We all love the
want,
concept of
I
it.
want Taker to be the Vampiro of SmackDown and just hang around and like teach people how to be a fucking badass.
Teach him the ways.
Because that's what he can do.
Give him
Yeah.
his Genkai
There's
orb.
only one match that
Scotty.
I want give him the Spirit Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
give him the
wanna say?
Genkai orb.
There's only one match I would want to see Undertaker come back for, and that would be a casket match with Mil Muertes.
Oh, it'd be good.
And they would, and you know what it would? They would both end up in the fucking coffin.
Never win the casket match. So you're both
Something
going
like
with
that.
AJ, right?
Yeah.
AJ. AJ.
I can't. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, we might get shocked, but I highly
I'd be
doubt
upset.
it. Especially right before the.
I mean,
Royal
I'd be
Rumble.
stoked because I've got Ambrose on my squad, but
You wouldn't be stoked to be a human being. You'd be stoked to be a champion, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Well, whatever comes is more important. Probably being a champion. Fuck it, man. I hope
100% of the time it's being a champion.
I hope I die.
Anyway, that is all the time we have for today. For Giants and Jobbers, join us next week. It's coming right up, and it'll be like a weekend, 2 weeks, I think. Will be the next episode for Roadblock.
God.
That's Raw. Is Roadblock.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful name,
And
boys.
then after that,
We're in the best of time.
we get to Roadblock.
You know what
and
I
then
want? You know what I
Royal
want?
Rumble's
You know what
right
I want
after
the
that.
poster for Roblox to be? Just like that's Raw,
Big-
right?
yeah, it's a big.
I want it
picture
to
of
be like
Stephanie's face.
no, I want it to be a car stuck in the middle of like an open highway, and fucking like some wrestlers getting out of it, and there's just a pile of corpses of all the jobbers over the years blocking the road.
I'd like that.
Like all three Sin Caras are in the fucking pile.
the Brooklyn Brawler, fucking everybody.
Anyway, that's it. We're
Oh my
done.
God.
We'll see you guys next time.